guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. And today we are working on the Victorious Moon diamond painting, and I just wanted a bit of a chat, really. Just to tell you what's been going on a little bit with us while I diamond paint. So our youngest has finally got his place in high school. We went for a visit last Friday and they rung that same day saying would he like to start on Thursday. So his first day at his new high school was yesterday. We took him in the car, picked him back up later on, and yeah, at the school there is a pick up and drop off point, so I asked him on the way there, do you want me to come in with you? And he'd been nervous all morning, and in the car he just said, it's up to you, Mum. But yeah, like I say, it was just a drop off, so I couldn't really get out, so yeah, some of his teachers were sort of stood watching, and I thought, no, I don't want to get myself in trouble on the first day. So he jumped out and said, yeah, I'm going to work my way down to reception and go find this teacher I'm supposed to be meeting. So that's what he did. We ended up, me and my husband, going out for the morning with my mum and dad. We went to IKEA for breakfast. Then we had a bit of a look around the store, we had a look around the discount section. I'm always in there looking for frames, and it's always a good place to look. Normally they just have the standard sizes, 30 by 40, 40 by 50. Yeah. So I didn't see anything. I didn't see any for the sizes of the paintings that I'm wanting to frame. I'm having real trouble trying to find a frame for mine and my husband's diamond painting that I did. Might have to order some of the bars that you can attach the canvas to that way, or maybe see if Hobbycraft will do a 60 by 60 frame. I don't know. Anyway, getting a bit off topic. So yeah, we looked round IKEA. My mum got a couple of candles. She ended up gifting one to us. Lovely vanilla scent. It's a 25-hour burn time. So yeah, they're really, really nice candles, really strong, well, not strong smelling, but nice smelling, and as the candle goes down the scent carries on. Sometimes with certain candles, as you get further down, the scent isn't really there, but with the IKEA ones, yeah, really nice. So she got herself a cherry, a deep cherry, and she gifted us the vanilla. So I've got that currently in the kitchen. I haven't lit it yet, but I probably will be doing later on, or maybe when I finish this video. But then after we'd done there, we went down to the local complex and we looked round the range, because when we moved into our new house we got some of those stick lights, you know, the twig things, and a tall metal vase to stand them in. So my mum wanted to go and have a look, and she's thinking about getting some for herself, so she wanted to go and price it up, and yeah, she wanted to go and have a look. Also on our mantelpiece we have a big metallic heart. It's like you know when you bash steel and it's got all the lumps and bumps and knocks and things, it's that kind of style. But the one we've got, she likes it, but she said it'd be too big for her house. But while we were there, she spotted a smaller version, yeah, a smaller size, which she also likes. So yeah, she noted down that price as well. So yeah, I think she's going to be doing a bit of living room revamping. But yeah, like I said, she was just pricing up. So then from there I took my mum and dad back to their house. Me and my husband had a bit of weekend food shopping we needed to get done. Wanted to get it done so we don't have to go out again today. Have a bit of time at home. My husband wanted to record his video. He is going to be rebuilding the Star Wars Lego Millennium Falcon. He did have it built at the old house, and having it out on display and things, it all got full of dust, and you know, with Lego pieces, all the lumps and the bumps, and you can't really dust something like that. So he decided when we knew we were moving, he was going to put the pieces to soak, so then he could bag it up. He was going to sort it out into the stages and get all the pieces, and yeah, that took him a couple of weeks to do that. So let's put some more diamonds out. But yeah, so while he's upstairs recording his video, I'm down in the kitchen recording mine. So yeah, we don't interrupt one another, and we don't normally time it quite this good. But yeah, so after we'd done the shopping, we came home, unloaded all the shopping, and then it was more or less time to go pick him back up from school. So again, we waited up the pick-up point. He ended up across the road at the bus stop. Yeah, as soon as he saw me, he's like, well, I didn't know where you were going to be. And well, we didn't know either. We didn't know if we were able to park up somewhere, whether you can actually park up and wait in the pick-up and drop-off. We just didn't know, so we didn't arrange. So we were just hoping we'd see him as he was coming out, but I was waiting at one side of the car park and he ended up coming out of the other side. But we found each other eventually. So we jumped back in the car. On the way home, we asked him what kind of day he'd had, and he said it was kind of it was nerve-wracking. He said he got buddied up with somebody so that he didn't get lost, and they were helping him get to lessons and things. So somebody that was in the same set as him. So he said he met up with his teacher. They went down to the orchard, went down to worked out his timetable. She gave him a 2-day timetable of where he needed to be and what to do. So, but goodness knows what's going to happen on Monday. Hopefully he'll be given his full timetable so he knows what he's doing and when. But yeah, 2-day timetable for some reason. Don't know, don't ask. So yeah, they went through his timetable, and then he said it would have been going into lesson 2, which he said was PE. So him and his buddy, off they went to PE. He says, but by the time we got there was no time for us to change because the lesson had already started, and you know, nobody can stand around and wait for him to get changed, and yeah, take them round to wherever they're going, sports court, playing field, wherever. So he just said he ended up observing that lesson. He didn't say what other lessons or anything he had. So I asked him about his lunch. I said, did you find out whether you're on the system yet? He says, no, I ended up staying in Orchard and I just had my sandwich that I made. I'm like, right, okay. So, but, so, yeah. But hopefully he'll find out today whether it's been activated or not. But, he didn't really say much after that. I asked him, you know, have you made any friends? He says, well, I was talking to somebody at lunch, and I said, right, what's the name? I think it was James, he says. Right. So yeah, apparently a friend he was talking to, well, another boy at lunch he was talking to called James. Okay. So we got home, we got changed, and trying to think what time we got home. It's about 3:15. yeah, 3:15 I think it was. So we just sort of chilled out for a bit, and then about 4 o'clock we did tea. Then I think it was about 4:30 our eldest came home. I asked him, you know, have you had a good day? He said yeah. So I got my work done I needed to get done, and okay. And Dad were asking about some of his high school friends and things that he's gone to college with, and so yeah, he's still really good friends with some of his high school friends that have gone to the same college. So, and then I just chilled out for the evening then, I think. What I can, yeah, we just chilled out for the evening, and yeah. Today I had to wake both boys up at, it was about 10 to 7. My alarm goes off at 6:40 in the morning. So by that time I've, you know, got up and got dressed and all that stuff. So yeah, went in their bedroom, turned on the bedroom light like I have to. Because if I just gently wake them up, I was like, come on boys, time to get up. No, they don't move. So yeah, you've got to be cruel to be kind with my boys to try and get them up out of bed. But yeah, they both come down ready to go. Eldest grabbed his coat and said, right, I'm off, Mum. So he has to get the bus. He has to go up for the bus about 5 to 7 to make sure he's in the bus station to get his bus to the next town, and then yeah. So, as they say, we've moved suburbs, I think that's what they call it, from one town to the next. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I had to sort out the youngest. Bit of a stretch, bit of a drink. Had to sort out the youngest. I think it was about 7:25, and I said, right, come on, you need to get your stuff together, grab your lunch and your helmet and get your bike out the porch, and because he was riding to school today, because my husband doesn't want our youngest to rely on him to take him to school. He wants him to be able to make his own way. So that's why we took him in the car yesterday, and then he was going on the bike today, because he does know the route. He knows the route by car. So he said, yeah, I'll try and bike it. So yeah, he wanted to as well. So yeah. He wanted to go on the bike. So about 25 past 7 it was. I said, right, come on. So we had a bit of a walk getting his bike out the porch, out the lean-to, but he managed it. I've got all bits of tools and the ironing board and stuff's in there, and boxes that we had for moving and stuff with flattening them down, you know, taking all the tape and stuff, but you've still got to try and manoeuvre around them all, and so we managed it between us. He was hoping to be able to swing it round the door, but there was no room to back it up far enough. So I said, right, you're going to have to lift the front end of the bike up. I'll open the door and then you can put the front end of the bike back down. And you should be able to wheel it out the back door. That's what he did. Stood there in his blazer, it was blowing a gale. But so they were fine. He had his coat in his bag. But yeah, 14 years old, I'm not going to tell him to put his coat on. If he says he's fine, he's fine. I shouldn't have to tell him at 14, nearly 15 years old to put his coat on. I know that sounds really bad. I'm a horrible mother, but yeah, it does sound really bad. But yeah, so got his gloves on, got his helmet on, and off he went. So yeah, this morning I managed to get a bit of washing done. Our eldest only has one lecture on a Friday, so he was home early. So when he got in, we had lunch, and he got home about 12, something like that. So yeah, he only has one lesson, one lecture, whatever. Yeah. Keep saying to him, you know, you're in college now when they're called lectures, and he's like, no, we still call them lessons. And I said, well, how do your tutors say it? He says, Mum, it's not tutors, it's teachers. And my other half's like, no, they're not teachers, because they're in like high school and primary school, and if it's college or whatever, they're called lecturers. So yeah, they were having a bit of a to-do, but never mind. Yeah, they both thought they were right, so it was quite funny to listen to, but yeah, just leave it at that. Having a right debate, but never mind. But yeah, we had lunch. Like I say, my husband's gone to his video, I'm doing mine. Our eldest, I think, is in his room, possibly listening to music. I'm not too sure, because like I said, my husband's recording, so yeah, be in his room chilling out. But yeah, that's my last couple of days. Also, I would like to ask you guys something. Would you all keep your fingers, your arms, your legs, whatever you do, keep them all crossed? Because I applied for a job the other day. It's the same job as I was doing before when I lived in my old house. Lunchtime supervisor. So yeah, if you could send me good vibes, keep everything crossed, hands, toes, feet, fingers. Yeah, keep everything crossed for me, because I should they said if you are called for an interview, then we will be in contact the next week after the closing date. So today is the closing date, being Friday the 30th, and they said at the beginning of February they will start doing interviews and things like that. So yes, if you could, fingers, toes, eyes, whichever one, whichever you want. So yes, if you could send me good vibes. But I was in my last role for 6 years. But previous to that, well, I was already employed at the school. I was what you call relief staff. So if any of the lunchtime staff were off poorly, I will get a call to go in and cover. So I did that for 2 years. That was, I'm trying to think, was that 2013? Yeah, 2013. Yeah, 2013 they took me on as relief staff because they already had all the lunchtime covered and things like that. But like I say, if anybody were off poorly, they'd give me a call and I'd go in and cover. Then 2015 came. I think it was just coming up to the summer. No, we'd just had Christmas and somebody came back in after Christmas. And when we came back in the new year, they said, you know, we know you're relief, but we will be really pleased if you would come in full time. They said, you know, we're more than happy for you to stay on relief if that's what you want to do, but we have got a full-time position available. So like everybody else, I had to go in and do the interview process. So it was only fair to the other applicants, you know. Said you'll still need to come in and do the interview. I said, yeah, I understand, so that's fine. And yeah, they ended up offering me the job. So it's not just because, you know, you're used to the school now, you've been relieving us for 2 years. It's more on the answers you give and things like that. So yeah. So it was 2015. It was the April, I think my contract started, and then I've just left this December, so December 2019. So I was there for a while. I think somebody actually said I'd been there for about six years. So 5, 6 years, something like that. But yeah, so this new position I'm applying for, it just says lunchtime supervisor, quarter to 12 till 1:15. So an hour and 15 minutes, like I used to do before in my old job. So yeah, just wait and see. get a call or to go for an interview, or even if they just ring up and say they'd like some more information, I can do that, you know, no problem. But yeah, when I applied I gave them permission to get in touch with my old employers and things like that, so, but yeah, fingers crossed, but hopefully I should get a call to go for an interview, but I'm not sure which class it'll be with, I'm not sure which, because it goes on key stages, because key stage 1 is reception year 1, year 2, and then key stage 2 is year 3, 4, 5 and 6. At my old place we had 2 separate playgrounds, so key stage 1 was in the big playground at the front of the school, and key stage 2 was the playground that goes down the side of the school. So the playgrounds are the same size, but in the junior playground they have the sports court, the ball court, so the actual playground itself is half the size, but like I said, they've got the sports court and everything, so but yeah, keep everything crossed for me, guys. So I think I shall leave that there for today. Thank you for keeping me company, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. And remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys. Bye.